Good morning, Cora from the Cooking Realtor. Today's recipe is pork menudo. So as you can see, I have here the ingredients, but you'll be able to find the exact ingredients on my YouTube channel, hashtag the Cooking Realtor. So as you can see here, very colorful veggies. And I have here 3 pounds or pork bath, which I marinated overnight. And I also have the quail egg and the diced tomatoes on the side. So again, if you'd like complete list of ingredients, it's on my channel. And again, I'm using olive oil here and I am pan frying the potatoes. I really want and I really love pan frying my veggies for my menudo. I do not believe in just dumping it all while cooking because first, it gets smashed, nadudurog, and it's not enticing to the eyes. So as you can see here, I'm also pan frying my sliced carrots. See how colorful this is now? So basically, total pan frying is maybe a minute and few seconds. And just make sure that you pan fry both sides from your olive oil. You can use any other oil, but I prefer olive oil, and I'm pan frying as well my colored bell peppers. So I use red and yellow, and I got this from Safeway. And just have to make sure that you stir this a bit. So I will also be pan frying my sausage or hot dogs. I love putting hot dogs in my menudo because kids love hot dog, and basically in the Philippines, menudo is one of the traditional and very popular dishes during fiestas. So as you can see, very colorful. I have here the hot dog. I'm not a fan of actually putting hot dog raw in my menudo. So I really want to pan fry it and make sure that it is cooked a little bit, and I will set all this aside, and this will be ready towards the end of my cooking. So again, what I will do is I will cover this for less than a minute just to make sure that the veggies are a little bit tender but not smashed, and also the flavor of this will retain in the olive oil, and I'll be able to use that same olive oil while I move forward with my menudo recipe. And can you see how colorful this is? I really love yellow and red bell pepper. So I will cover this for just less than a minute. And as you can see, how colorful this is right now. So just stir this a little bit. Make sure that all sides are pan fried, but don't overdo it because it's not gonna look good if you overdo the frying. So I'm gonna be using exactly the same olive oil. Here I am putting the onions, and again caramelizing the onions. I use 1 medium-sized onions and 6 cloves of garlic, and make sure that you caramelize both and use the same leftover oil from your pan frying. So I have here the garlic, and I can already smell the aroma of the caramelized onion and then garlic here in my kitchen. So you just have to be very patient, make sure that you stir it well and don't overcook it or burn the onions. And I'm putting my diced tomatoes. I got it from Costco. Again, I love diced tomatoes from Costco. It is really very, very colorful, no seeds, and ready to to use. I mean, it's always available at Costco. So as you notice, I'm also caramelizing the onions. And imagine the aroma of these mixtures get into your menudo. It's super yummy. So just make sure that you stir it really well. In the Philippines, menudo is one of the popular dish. It's actually one of the traditional dish during fiestas. So I always see this on the table. So kids love it also. So now you can see that pork butt is here. I have 2 cups of pork butt, but let me just mix this well first before I pour in the remaining cup. So as you can see, the beautiful diced tomatoes is now soaking into the meat. And I'll be adding the next cup. And this is actually 3 pounds. And I marinated this overnight with 6 calamansi, which equates with 2 lemons and 1/4 cup of soy sauce and 1 teaspoon of black ground pepper. But if you have white ground pepper, you can also use it. So you just have to make sure that you mix it really well. Make sure that the ingredients get soaked into your meat. And when I use pork butt, it has a combination of actually the meat and a little bit of fats, because it's kind of too boring to eat menudo if it's just plain meat. So you have to have just a little bit of fats in it. And as you notice, this is actually the marinated sauce from the meat. So I'm using exactly the same sauce. I am not using additional soyu or soy sauce. So basically, that's from the marination, and the one that I'm adding here is actually the sauce of the diced tomatoes. So I'm not using any tomato sauce anymore. So I'm just getting the sauce of the diced tomatoes in the can, and that will give a little bit flavor and also the color of your menudo. So I don't use any coloring, so it's just the plain tomatoes. So you cover this for 30 minutes in medium high, and this is how it looks after. So you can add your half teaspoon of black ground pepper, and then you cover it again, and then open it, and then you notice that actually the sauce is already evaporating. So it's getting lapot already, or the sauce is getting thicker. And this is actually the consistency that I really want. So I do not use any flour to thicken the sauce. So when you have the proper mixture, you will arrive at this consistency. And I have here now my very colorful ingredients, the one that I pan fry earlier. And as you can see, the color was retained, and it will look exactly like this towards the end. So that's the beauty, and that's the tip of actually pan frying your veggies and your hot dog. So as you can see, it's all natural color. I don't even put any food coloring on this one. So the tomatoes is giving the color, plus also the flavor from the ingredients that I used. Some people are also putting liver here, but just for the sake of presentation, I didn't use liver, but I use quail egg. I love quail egg, and also the raisins. Raisins is the one balancing the sourness of the tomatoes. So I don't use sugar on my menudo. Everything is so natural with raisins in it. And then simmer this again for 10 minutes in low heat. And this is how it looks after 10 minutes. So again, cover it for another 2 minutes, and this is it. Look at how colorful, how flavory, how enticing your Filipino pork menudo. So kids love this, especially the quail egg and the hot dog in the menudo. So the last simmering is 5 minutes from here, low heat, and this is how it looks. It's very savory. Look at this. So I was just kind of stirring it, but look at my veggies. It doesn't even get smashed. So again, the importance of pan frying your vegetables and your hot dog if you are planning to use it on your menudo, and then promote healthy cooking by using diced tomatoes and its sauce instead of putting coloring on your menudo. So again, this is Cora from the Cooking Realtor. Subscribe on my channel and I promise I'll bring more delicious recipes from my table to yours. Again, menudo in the Philippines is very popular during fiestas, during special occasions, holidays, Christmas, New Year, or even birthdays and weddings. Very popular, especially in Bulacan. So, this is Cora, and I grew up in Bulacan, and I've been exposed to lots of people in Bulacan cooking delicious food, and that's basically where I got my skills in cooking. So it's actually my passion, and I will never stop cooking. I will never stop discovering many recipes that I can share with you folks. So again, this is not hard to cook. You may think that it's complicated, but it is not hard to cook. So you can always have this regularly, even on Sundays. So you can get the exact measurement, list of recipes on my YouTube channel. So enjoy salivating here, looking at this recipe. Look at how colorful, deliciously prepared, and all natural ingredients, no preservatives.